Hey guys, welcome back to Taste of Victory, and today we're doing something a little different and new again. We're reviewing the Booster Set 5 full set review now that the list is completely out. So this is a Battle of Omega Booster Set 5. This is a Japanese set. It's coming out next week, I want to say. They usually do a reveal the week before. But yeah, this is something new I'm trying. Some of these cards have been out for a while, so we'll focus on some more than others. Let me know what you wanted me to do differently if I do these again. So let's just go ahead and get into it. First up, the two babies, all the babies. Koromon's the first one up. Well, he's been out for a while, so what he does is when you attack with a Digimon that has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, you draw one. So that's a great rookie. I would definitely say, considering all of Red's rookies, I would run it at 4, just for all that consistency it gives you with the extra draw. Pseudomon, it does this, gives you 1000 DP if it's a Digimon that has Garurumon or Omnimon in its name. So Koromon is definitely the better between the two. But with how little DP boosting Blue actually has, it's not the worst rookie, or it's not the worst in training baby by far. Worst level 2. Pikamon's really cute. Another Cross Wars Mon. When attacking, if you have 3 or more Digimon in play, when your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP for the turn. So this is really cool. This is basically competing with the slot for Koromon in yellow. It's totally up to you, because Koromon's only once per turn, but I say easier to hit with all the DP, or with all the security discarding yellow has. But this is not once per turn, and with all the new War Greymon and Lord Nightmon stuff, it's not that hard to hit the condition. So I definitely like this a lot. That's a really great baby. Yokomon being in here is cute, because it's a plant that digivolves to a bird for some reason, so I'm glad it's in green. Your turn, when you use when this card is trashed due to activating one of your Digimon Digiburst, one of your Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. So that's pretty cool. It comes with Rafflesia if you're trying to like run over something very well. It's definitely great. I don't you would have to have a more deep Digiburst focused build, which green has the most Digiburst support out of any color, so it's more likely to go off. It's an interesting card. I like it. It's definitely build specific, but it's not terrible. I like it. And then we got Tsunomon. When attacking, once per turn, this Digimon is unidentified in this type, trigger draw 1 from your card. So similar to Koromon, and with basically everything in those Diaboromon builds, almost everything being unidentified type, you will always get that draw at any level that you swing at. So that consistency is great. Always want that consistency. Great baby. And then Digimon in purple. It's a really cute art. When one of your Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn. When one of your other Digimon is deleted, so this combos well with the Black War Growlmon that was previously revealed. I do like this card for that extra DP boosting, since like Blue, Purple doesn't have too many ways outside of some specific options or stuff like that to boost its DP. So it's helpful for it to get over big beaters. So it's a good baby. Definitely, I don't know, competing with other purple babies, because it has better babies than other colors. I don't know, it's up to you. Agumon's the Searcher. When played, search the top 5 or top 3 and grab a Greymon or Omnimon and add to hand. So that's a great card. Fantastic for the Omnimon build they got. So there's a new card we hadn't seen revealed before, the set list, Gaussmon. I've never seen this guy before, this card art. It's really cute looking. Your turn, your other Gaussmon all get plus 3000 DP. Your other Gaussmon. Your opponent can't reduce Digivolution cards. So that's a fun little strategy there. You get 4 of them out. Your other one would get like what? 4 times 3. You put them. Wow. You get 14k if I'm not mistaken, right? If you get 3 other ones out on the field at the same time. A 14k rookie. That's awesome. So that's a fun little strategy. It's like a little kind of like Commandramon in black. It's got their little strategy of working together at the rookie level. I like that a lot. That's a deck you would have to build around and hopefully get more support, but it's a cute little fun card. I like it. That's definitely something you would build around. It wouldn't really go into any red build right now. Then we got Shoutmon previously revealed. It's a searcher for your Blitz and Shoutmon stuff. It's a good card. I definitely think it works great to get all your Blitz cards. Greymon reduces Digivolution cost and then gives, when Digivolving over Agumon by 1, and then gives 200 to Greymons or Omnimons for the inheritable effect. Oops, sorry about that. Definitely a fantastic card, because you could, with Nokia out, you could potentially get a 0 cost free Digivolution into a champion. Fantastic card, definitely a 4 of. Miramon, so this is another one I haven't seen. That artwork is amazing. I love that. It's so cute. When Digivolving, one of your other Digimon gets plus 3000 P for the turn. So I think we've had similar stuff like this in Booster Set 1 even. I know there's like a Birdramon or Garudamon that gives you other Digimon security attack plus 1 or something like that, maybe blocker, when Digivolving, and it's just, it's not really worth it. You really, in this game, with the way memory works, you really want your Digimon to be more self-sustaining. And since you either build wide or build tall, so like, I don't know, I just don't think for only 3000 there isn't really a place for Miramon in most red decks. It's not something you want. I wouldn't run it. And then 1 cost blocker for red, fantastic, a nice cheap blocker. Finally they get it, just a vanilla, it's not very good because it's 3 cost vanilla. And then we got Shoutmon, Omni Shoutmon's fantastic. It could Digivolve into Shoutmon right away, referencing how it Digivolves in the Cross Wars anime, straight to it. And then it's inheritable while this Digimon has Blitz against security attack +1, so that's fantastic to put into the stack with your Omega Shoutmon when you Digivolve into him. Or Shoutmon DX, I think it's called. And then you can cheat Digivolution's levels with the Digivolve effect. It's a fantastic card. Easily a 4 of, 3 of. And then Metal Greymon Alterous mode. So this is cool. It's from the anime, the newest anime. They tried to incorporate it into the game. So you can Digivolve over a level 4 or a level 5 with different evolution costs. So when Digivolving, if a Digimon card with Metal Greymon in its name is in this Digivolution stack, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. And its inheritable effect is while its Digimon has Onimon or Greymon other than Doro Greymon in its name, it gets plus 2,000 DP. So that's cool. If you want that for your Omnimon builds, you know, where you stack stuff like crazy with Shoutmon, that's a good inheritable. Although I think the deck build already has enough of those. Alterous doesn't really do too much for me in my opinion, I guess. I guess the removal is pretty good, but Shoutmon DX kind of really does the same thing with a larger target too with 5,000 DP. It's an okay card. I like that you could Digivolve from either side to keep the stack going up for Shoutmon. It's alright. It's really up to preference for that one. So War Greymon, this card is okay. Because when you Digivolve, if a Digimon card with Greymon in its name, when Digivolving, if a Digimon card with Greymon in its name is in this Digimon's Digivolution, is in this Digimon's sources, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. So that's good, because like you could, if you have away from swinging for game, you know, you could just get rid of the blocker right away, like no condition, just blocker. But it is really specific, so it's more of a tech card than anything else. I wouldn't want this to be my main top end, but the artwork is gorgeous at least, gorgeous. And when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. So this thing has fantastic ability to clear the board potentially. I do like it, but I don't know. Red just has so many other great megas that play into specific strategies that I don't think there's a place for this. That's definitely up to your preference. Then we got Z Greymon revealed previously. It has Blitz, which lets it attack when your opponent memory crosses to their side. And then it's inheritable when Digimon attacks. It can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon when it attacks with Blitz. So fantastic card, easily a 3 or 4 of in your Shoutmon DX builds to give it that amazing inheritable and to keep swinging with your memory passes. And Dorpikmon, this is another card that was not previously revealed before the setlist drop either. That is some awesome artwork. I've never seen this Digimon before either, so that design is so cool. When attacking, you may trash 1 red Digimon card in your hand to add the trash Digimon's card, the trash card's DP to this Digimon for the turn. So a lot of people are saying this card is straight up bad, and I mean, I get it. It's a situational card, but it's fun. Okay, this is a fun card. I could trash a Mega in my hand for giving me potentially 22 KDP or something like that. And I could just swing over any Omnimon, and I get it. You could do the same with inheritable effects for less commitment. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish this had more of a better effect. It's definitely fun, but there is definitely some fun strategies you could do with this. Like you could trash Gallantmon, and then he is set up in the trash now for Megidromon's effect when you bring that out later. You know, it's destroyed, and then if you have a Tamer out, you could play a Gallantmon from hand or trash, or maybe just hand. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think it does set it up. So that's a fun thing you could do. You could maybe build around that. It's a cool mon. I like it. It's a fun gimmick. Shoutmon DX, we've been mentioning him a lot. When Digivolving, it gets Blitz, so it can attack when memory passes the opponent's turn anyways. And you can also place 1 red card at the top of this Digimon card's evolution stack, and then for each Omni Shoutmon or Z Greymon in its Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP. So that could potentially be a board wipe if you're playing against Rookie Rush, or you know, something that just has a lot of champions out, and it hit more things than that Alterous Greymon mode or whatever. So this card's just fantastic to build your stack up for Omnimon and stuff later. I love it. Easy 4 of. So Gabumon, I actually haven't, I know this guy's been out, but I haven't seen what he does because I've just been playing red Omnimon instead of blue. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Garurumon in its name, enter Digimon card with it. So yeah, it's the same thing as Agumon, but with Garurumon, it's fine. Syakomon, opponent's turn, your opponent can't resist Digivolution. So this is fantastic. This is a new archetype I noticed. I have not seen the set list before, but I did see people like talking about it in the Discord and stuff. It sounds like a lot of colors, not everyone, but a lot of colors. It'll be interesting to see which ones got these kind of Digimon rookies that, like Terriermon would not let you gain memory. These guys do not let your opponent reduce Digivolution cost. So these are hard counters to Omnimon decks, basically, and stuff like that. To green, after hidden potential was already banned too, or limited, I mean. So this is cool. This is interesting. I do like seeing this, especially since getting rid of these things feels so bad because you are never going to swing with this. So you'll never be able to attack it if you can't rest it. If your opponent does have something like Flower Cannon, and then spending like 8 on a Gaia Force on this feels so bad. Like such a waste of memory. It feels like almost. So yeah, these cards are. This is gonna be a great cards. Every Digimon that has this effect is gonna be really good going to Booster Set 5 meta. You know that's why they printed it. So this is Blue's new archetype for this set, the Hexamon, I think it's believed, archetype. Archetype in air quotes, I don't know what you would want to call it, you know, specifically in Digimon, but they support each other. So Bulukomon, it's inheritable effect, your turn, once per turn, when you trash a Digivolution card on one of your opponent's Digimon, gain 1 memory. So that's fantastic, because Hexamon's entire strategy is the evolution strip mechanic, so that's great for getting that extra memory. That kind of aggressive stuff is what you absolutely need to make that strategy viable, because it's been in the game since set 1, but just a vanilla, but people haven't really been paying much attention to it because of a bunch of other better stuff, but that's what it needs. So when Digivolving, this Digimon has Gabumon and Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory, so this is basically same to the Greymon, but just with the different strategy of the inheritable effect, which is if it has these names in its name, it gets plus 1000 DP, which again, it's fine for what Blue needs, I guess. I'd rather the draw support, but it's okay. Paledramon, Paladramon. When Digivolving, trash up to 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of when your opponent's Digimon, so that's great to keep memory stripping, since Hexa Blue gets bonuses for your opponent not having Digimon with Digivolution sources, you know? They're just vanillas out on the field. So that's good because it helps contribute to that strategy. Koelamon, really cool art. Right, so it's attack. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may. Oh, it's a blocker. And oh, so it's Blue's 1-cost blocker. Okay, fantastic. I'm really glad that they got that. Then we got a little vanilla here. It does have more DP than Monzeamon, so this will be the go-to vanilla ultimate from now on. Then we got Christ Paledramon. Christ Paledramon? Let me know how it's pronounced. When Digivolving, trash the bottom Man, that art is so cool too. Gosh, it looks like a Bakugan monster. When Digivolving, trash the bottom Digivolution card of all of your opponent's Digimon. So that's fantastic. So it's only 1, but it's to all of them. So that's really great for an ultimate level effect, I feel like, for the archetype. And Digivolution effect, your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So that's fantastic. With all the effects Digivolving up to Hexablaumon, you'll definitely get it. So this is really great. I like this a lot. The hardest matchup for it would probably be Red, with how much you can just keep stacking for days. But other than that, I really see strong promise for this archetype. I really like it. Then we got Sagittarius mode for where Garurumon. So same thing for oh no, not the same thing. Well, Digimon with Garurumon in its name is in this Digivolution stack. This Digimon gains jamming. Oh, he's jamming. That's I like that a lot more, I feel like, than the Metal Greymon Alterous mode. And its Digivolve effect, while its Digimon has Garurumon only saying gains plus 1000 DP, so it's okay. I like it. I don't know how much I would run it at, or if I would even run it. So let's see. This is a card that was not revealed before the setlist drop. Neptunemon, opponent's turn. This Digimon can't be attacked. So that's really good. If you could get jamming on this thing somehow, I don't think there's any inheritables for that, but something, you know, just to make up for that 10. I guess, yeah, just to make up for that 10k DP, becomes pretty decent. 2-cost Mega, they can't be attacked at, so you don't even have to worry about it. It's so low cost on DP when going to your opponent's turn, so that's pretty good. I like Neptunemon. That's definitely something you could build around, I feel like, but I don't know, we'll see. It's okay. I don't know if I would center whole deck around it. And then Metal Garurumon, similar effect to the War Greymon earlier, but instead it returns Digimons with undeletion effect to the bottom of its owner's deck. So, off the top of my head, this would be good for something like purple matchup. I don't know, I just feel this is even more specific than the War Greymon, so I don't like this card that much. And then this actually has an inheritable effect. We have very few level 6s with inheritable effects for the level 7s, so it's cool to see more of that. When attacking once per turn, gain 1 memory. So that's pretty good, you know, to combo with all your other stuff. I like it. And then we got the big boss monster of the Hexablaumon. Oh, sorry, I've been calling it Hexamon this whole time. Hexablaumon archetype. When attacking, trash up to 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. So that's when attacking every time, and that is not once per turn, so that's pretty great if you just find ways to restand it. Up to 2 Digivolution cards. That's a fantastic effect, I like it. And then if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gains... this Digimon can't be deleted in battle. It gains jamming, fantastic. I wish it would tell you what the inheritable is here for the turn. All turns, your opponent Digimon with no Digivolution cannot attack or block. Wow, that is fantastic. I had to double check that's how I'm interpreting it is how it actually works. That's fantastic. Yeah, this card is amazing. I love the Haxenblaumon archetype. I'm surprised I gotta build a deck right after this recording and start testing these bad boys. This deck looks awesome. I love it. This is absolutely, see, because I remember in my archetype color breakdown videos, some people were asking what do you see as Blue's identity? Because it really didn't have one. It kept changing set to set back then. And I said at the end of the day, I think it always was, and it's supposed to be source stripping. The thing is, it just isn't that impactful, you know? So I'm loving this. This is the kind of aggressiveness a Bandai needs to print for source stripping to ever be relevant. And like, as we've seen with Red, from people I've been talking to, like, the matchup's really hard. And still doesn't do enough with how popular Red is for it to be viable, I feel like. But again, whole set list is out now. We'll see how that changes. We have to do more testing. But yeah, I think this is absolutely what that archetype needed. Blue is source strip. That's its main identity. And I'm glad it's got something of a boss monster for that now. So now we got onto yellow. And oh my god, Cutemon is appropriately named. It's so cute. I love Cutemon. So opponent's turn, your opponent cannot reduce Digivolution cost. So this is the, man, I am so glad the color in the Digimon in yellow, they got that effect. This is a good card to look at. I love it. It's so cute. I love Cutemon. I didn't even like Cutemon in Cross Wars. I didn't even finish Cross Wars. I hated the anime. I'm so sorry, Cross Wars fans, but Cutemon makes up for it. It's all good. Fantastic card. Definitely one to run at. And then Kotemon, my Digimon World 3 boys. I love that all the Digimon World 3 unique starters are now in the card game. I love Kotemon. He's so cool. How do you use a reptile? That's interesting. So on play, reveal 5 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 2 yellow Digimon cards with Warrior or Holy Warrior in their types among them to your hand and place the remaining at the bottom of your deck. Fantastic. So this is obviously meant to go with the Lord Nightmon archetype introduced this game, or introduced this set, I mean, and it really powers it up for having things ready in your hand to summon with it. So this is fantastic. And only 3 to play. Fantastic. This thing is amazing. I love Kotemon. I'm glad they made him as good as he deserves to be from the awesomeness he was in Digimon World 3. Definitely something to run at 3 or 4 at to make your consistency in your Lord Nightmon decks. And then we got Starmon. I love Starmon. So this is the highlight of Cross Wars. Starmon was one of the only things that kept me coming around for those couple of episodes I watched. So on play, for each Digimon you have in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP for the turn. So this is fantastic, because this counts itself. So if you have 2 things out already, this thing can be cheated out with War Greymon. What type is it? Type Major. So I don't think Lord Nightmon can, you can just hard cast it. But yeah, War Greymon can cheat this out, and then with 3 things on board, plus all the other DP minusing that War Greymon decks already have, this is definitely going to kill something. So it's a fantastic card. I love Starmon. Definitely good in a War Greymon build. Then we got Renamon, the fan favorite Renamon. On play, give one of your opponent's Digimon security attack -1, and it's a 4-play cost, so that's pretty steep. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't see Renamon being run much. Maybe, yellow's the color of stun. Or at least it was until Revelationmon, which we'll get to, was introduced to green. So, I don't know. Maybe someone can make it work. I don't like this card. I don't even like the art, so I won't even run it. I don't want to look at it. Nope. Gladimon. Gladimon is super cute. I have literally never seen this Digimon before this card art. I love this guy. He's adorable. On play, you may search your security stack for 1 Digimon card with Warrior or Holy Warrior in its type, reveal it, and add it to your hand. If you do, trigger recovery +1. Then shuffle your security stack. So this card's fantastic. 4-cost champion, and you get to look at your security. You get to look at your entire security, and then fuel your hand for Lord Nightmon. And then it just heals itself. Fantastic card. I love it. Space for Lord Nightmon decks look kind of tight since there's already so much stuff. So I think, I don't know, I think this would be one you would start cutting. I think Kotemon and this would be like competing for a spot. Maybe not, since they're different levels. But it's a fantastic card, and knowing what's in your security is always a great advantage. I love it. Cubimon. I love this art on Cubimon. That is great. So it only has an inheritable effect. All of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 1000 DP. So that's interesting. I like that. I think it's a good effect if it's on the appropriate level and it is costed correctly. Like if the cost of Digivolve is correct, you know. So Cubimon, I think it's okay. I don't know if I would run it over anything else, since there's a lot more other impactful stuff in yellow. But I want to make it work, because this makes a lot of security swings safer. So maybe if there's like, maybe like with Seraphimon, maybe, since it has security attack +1 but really low DP, it has its. maybe it's a card waiting to be good. I like it. I just wouldn't run it or anything right now. And then Shooting Starmon, love the name, love the art. On deletion, when your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP, it's okay. There's better ways to DP minus in yellow right now. And the Super Starmon looks to just be a vanilla, but it's a 2-cost vanilla, so you're definitely running it. So we're getting to the end of yellow. Talmon, all your opponent's Digimon. So it's the same effect as Cubimon, but now it's 3-cost. I don't like that. If this was a 2-cost vanilla ultimate, this would be amazing. But it's just too expensive. It doesn't do enough. I wouldn't run this unless you want to do some cheeky strategy involving that. And then Lord Nightmon. So this is a warrior type, so this is meant to be cheated out by Lord Nightmon, which we'll get to soon. On play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4000 DP. So this is absolutely fantastic. If you could cheat it out with another Digimon effect, love it. It's amazing. Great ultimate. Run it at 4 if you're playing it in the appropriate deck. And then Digimon, so our first Megas in yellow. On deletion, trigger recovery +1. Sorry. I've been talking a lot. Throat's getting dry. So recovery +1, and it's a 2-cost. So this is fantastic for turboing. And then if you want to swing with it, like whatever, you still get something back off it if it dies. Good card. I don't know if I would run it over any other Mega right now, but it has its uses. And then Sakuyamon is as underwhelming as the others. Opponent's turn. When an opponent's Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area, it gains security check -3. Gains 3 for the turn. All of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3000 3p. This is okay. Because stacked with the other inheritables, everything is minus 5000, so like you are basically dying to nothing, I feel like. But I would rather those be plus 1000 DP, because then your opponent will just run over this thing with only 11,000 DP next turn. And then the moving effect, it's okay. It's a late game desperation card. I don't really like it. It's fine. Lord Nightmon, when attacking, you may play a yellow level 3 Digimon card or a yellow Digimon card with Warrior in its type from your hand without paying its memory cost. For each Digimon you haven't played, other Digimon you haven't played, this Digimon gains plus 1000 DP. So this is good because it fuels itself for its second effect with its first effect, so you could get it potentially like 14k with 13k with 2 other Digimon on the field. The artwork is fantastic. And the ability to cheat out any yellow Digimon as long as it's a warrior type is amazing, because you can cheat out stuff like Nightmon that we just saw a couple minutes ago, with a great on-play effect. So yeah, this is fantastic Digimon. I love it. Definitely a deck to build around, a very good one still. But basically, this is competing for a deck with War Greymon, and personally, between the inheritables and between the minus 6000 when you restand, I think War Greymon is better. And I still see this deck is getting... Lord Nightmon decks are getting a lot of hype. I still see War Greymon being the better deck for yellow, but that's more testing to be seen. We got a test. So we got Terriermon Assistant. So Digiburst 1, reveal the top card of your deck, add it to your hand if it's a green Digimon. So it's kind of like the on-play Tentamon from the structure deck, but it's a Digiburst. So I don't like this at all, because Digiburst on a rookie is awkward, because then you gotta wait to move it next turn unless you have Mimi, which I already don't like running, or else we'll Digivolve over this thing and lose the... So it's just not good. I don't like it. Palamon's cute. On deletion, place 1 Palamon for your trash on one of your green Digimon at the bottom with Digivolution cost. So that's cute. It fuels your Digiburst strategies. It's okay. Definitely up to preference. Just a vanilla for Rookie Rush with its 4k DP. Kiwimon, this was not revealed before the set list dropped. On play, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add all Digimon cards with among them to your hand. Wait, what? Reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Add all Digimon cards with... I don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's Digiburst? DigimonCard.dev will let us know. So let's see here. Kiwimon. So, Digizorption. Oh, it's a Digizorption searcher. Okay, that's great. So you can add all of them, and it's only a 4-play. This is a fantastic card. Man, it's a little less targets to hit now with the limit to Argomon level 5, but still fantastic searcher, because you don't just add one, you add all of them. That's a huge plus if you get to hit all 3, so that's a fantastic card. Kiwimon is definitely something to keep around, and you would have to play with the ratios, but I like it. I like it a lot. Then we got Weedmon. Huh. Weedmon, your turn when this Digimon card is trashed, you activate so you gain 1 memory. Cool, so if you activate Digiburst with this, you gain 1 memory. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Definitely got 1-cost champion. I like it. You definitely gotta play with those ratios. Mori Shellmon, just a vanilla. 7k champion vanilla. Nah, it's not worth it. And then there's your also it's vanilla with AK, but it's not even cheap, so it's not even good. Daramon, for each other suspended Digimon you haven't played, this gives plus 2000 DP. Oh, it's such a cute artwork. It's okay. It's a gimmick. Maybe you can make it work. Pixiemon's just that 2-cost vanilla. It's good. Whoa, wait. 2-cost ultimate, but 8,000? The other ones for 7,000. That's insane. Bancho Lilymon. This card is awful. On deletion, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. Trash. This card is awful. I do not want to get all the way up to a level 6 just to lose for it to get an effect that's terrible. Really disappointing with how cool the art is too. So Raffalatiamon, main trash 2 of the Digiburst 2. All of your Digimon get plus 2,000 DP. And then once per turn, when one of your Digimon activates one Digiburst, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. So this is fantastic to stun opponents and then build up and run over something with this. So yeah, Revelation, and only 1 to Digivolve over itself, basically, or 3 from a level 5. This card's fantastic. This is definitely a card to build a deck around. A lot of people have been saying how good Stun Revelation is. It's fantastic, easy 4-of if you're building for it. Rosemon, so now we got normal Rosemon. Main, Digiburst 3. All of your Digimon with gains. Okay, I wish it would tell us, so I'm gonna have to Google this Rosemon. Oops, gotta get rid of this. Alright, main Digiburst 3. All of your Digimon with Digiburst gain security attack +1. So this gives itself security attack +1, and then you have anything else out with Digiburst. There are some ultimates and champions, I want to say, with man, this artwork is gorgeous, Jesus. But yeah, it's okay because there's like champions, rookies, and ultimates, so you don't have to build up to a mega just to make it work. So it's okay. This is something to play around with. Digiburst 3 though, pretty steep. We'll see. It's okay. Definitely something to keep in mind. Argomon's fantastic. As what do you call it? Download Digisorption 2, so it only really costs 2 to play. Digivolve, I mean, and then suspend all your opponent's Digimon. When Digivolving, suspend all your opponent's Tamers, and then all turns your opponent's Tamers don't unsuspend. So this card's fantastic. I'm glad we're finally starting to get Tamer hate with how popular they're getting. So good cards for green overall. I definitely like its additions. They're definitely green specific, obviously, but I like them. They're split between 2 supports, obviously, between Digiburst and Digisorption, but overall good support for both of those keywords. And then we got black. So Kiramon's part of that new Diaboromon support back from Booster Set 2. Reveal the top 5 cards, add 1 unidentified, and 1 Arata Sanada, so fantastic searcher. Monitamon, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal 3 cards from the top of them. On play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and that's it. So that's interesting. You'll at least know what's in there, so like you don't want to waste Izzy or something. And then on deletion, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. You can play 1 Monitamon among them without paying for cost. It's cute. It's kind of like Commandramon. It's okay. And then speaking of Casualmon, we get another. I was really not expecting to get more, because then you get more hits for the what's it called? Darkdramon targets. So that's surprising. And it's a blocker. Fantastic. 0-cost blocker for to play. Love it. Fantastic for that deck. And then we get Mechanorimon. That's an awesome name. And it's a blocker but can't attack. And then when it deletes something through its you can unsuspend it. So if it does manage to delete one of your opponent's Digimon when you block, you get another free block. So this card's really interesting because it is unfortunately a 3-cost champion, but up to you. I like it a lot. It's okay. Kurisarimon. When Digivolving, if you don't have an Arata Sanada, you get to play it for free, and it's inheritable. All of your opponents that share a name with it gain haste. So yeah, unbelievable card. 4-of. So this is Black Galgamon. I didn't even know there was a Black Galgamon line, because that thing didn't show up in Sabers at all. So that's surprising to me. Your turn while this Digimon has blank, it gains this Digimon capability. So while it has something, I think it's Reboot. It gains Galga. Yep, it has Reboot against jamming, so that's kind of like Greymon and Metal Greymon in Booster Set 2, in Japanese Booster Set 2, our Set 1. It's okay. This Digimon has Reboot against jamming. But just another way to set it up, so that's good. Yeah, it's a good card. Up to you how much you want to run it. So yeah, Shade. Ooh, I never noticed Wendigomon in there. That's awesome. So yeah, Shademon, security blocker, fantastic, and it can't attack, but fantastic. I absolutely run this at 4. It's a Digimon. It's a block that can potentially play itself for free. It's amazing. So it's your vanilla ultimate finally for black. Informon's unbelievable. It can warp Digiball for only a cost of 4. Always a good effect. And it's inheritable. You may play 1 token when deleted with Diaboromon token. Fantastic card. Black Mach Algamon, easily running at 4. But yeah, Black Mach Algamon, unsuspended Digimon during your opponent. So it has reboot, and then while the Digimon has reboot, it gets plus 2000 DP. So more reboot support. It's okay. It's alright. For an ultimate, I don't like it. Black War Greymon, so this wasn't revealed, I think. The Digimon checks all security attack +1 and reboot. It feels like they kind of just remade a lot of stuff from the set 1 Black. It's okay. For 4, eh. And then Metal Garurumon, this card's really good. Reboot, and then Digiburst 2, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 6 or less. If no Digimon was deleted by the effect, trash the security top card of security stack instead. Yeah, this is good. You either trash the security for only 2, although you can only do it when Digi-evolving, or you could delete something with a play cost of 6 or less. It's good. I like it. It's good. It's good. I don't know if you would run it over Black's other megas, but it's decent. Man, only 2 megas while someone got like 4. That's crazy. Poor Black. Then we got Gilmon. If this card was deleted by an effect, gain 1 memory. Absolutely amazing card. Easy 4 of in purple because all of its self-destruction. Fake Agumon Expert. Return 1 level Digimon card with an on-deletion effect on the frame touch your hand. On deletion, it's not good. It does too little for on-deletion effect. It's just a vanilla. And then you got Troopmon. On deletion, you can play 1 Troopmon for your hand without paying its cost. So that's cute. You can swing it into security for free, basically. I like it. I don't know if it synergizes well with other purple stuff, so like you would have to like, I don't know, you have to find the room for it. Musiamon? Musiamon is so jamming. Okay, cool. Jamming champion. I like it. Overdue for purple. Black Grellmon. Your turn, once per turn, inheritable effect. When one of your Digimon is deleted, Digimon gains. Cool, so this is that effect where Garurumon has in our set 1, but now it's on a champion. That's amazing. Yeah, fantastic card. Fantastic. I would easily run Black Grellmon. And then Vajramon. 8 cost vanilla champion. Or 8 DP for 2 costs. It's good. It's good. If you want to turbo stuff out. Jokermon. On deletion, you can play 1 level 3 purple Digimon for your trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects? It's not good. I'm not calling up to ultimate just to die. Black War Grellmon. Trash. Digiburst 3, you can play 1 level 3 too steep of a Digiburst cost. I mean, maybe if it's what you need to push for game, go for it. I don't really like it. And Digivolve inheritable effect. When attacking once per turn, you may delete one of your Digimon. So that's good. Another War Grellmon. Another War Garurumon, I mean. So I was confused with the Black War Grellmon earlier. This is just another. It's good. I like it. Good inheritable. And then this thing has retaliation, but it's only 2 costs. So pretty good if you're turboing stuff out. I like it a lot. We got Chaos Gallimon. So this card's amazing. You may delete one of your other Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon when Digi-evolving. And then your turn, once per turn, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, you may play 1 level 3. So the first one already plays into this one. You may play 1 level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. So this is fantastic. So you could use this destruction effect on Gilmon we saw earlier, and that's technically only costs 3 to Digivolve then. And then you can destroy your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. And level 5 or lower is great because that's a lot more likely to go off than like a DP-based destruction condition. And then when your Digimon is deleted, you can play 1 level 3 opponent cards from your trash. So that's cool. You can just bring back Gilmon, destroy it again, get more memory. I like it a lot. And then Tactimon's really cool. I like Tactimon. When attacking, activate one of the effects below. If you have no other Digimon in play, activate all of them. Gain 1 memory. This Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn and delete up to 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. So that's really cool. This card is super good. Like you just jam all your other stuff into security and like it'll die to security. And then you get all those awesome boosts, you know. So this is good, yeah, because then you get 13k DP, you live over a lot of stuff in security, you gain extra memory. Fantastic card, something to build around, and purple already has a lot of other good megas, but I like it. And then we got Megidramon, we get a bit more gimmicky, and we start mixing effects with red. So when Digivolving, both players trash the top 5 cards of their deck. On deletion, if If you have a Tamer on deletion, if you have a Tamer in play, you may play one level 6 Digimon card with Gallantmon and its name from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. It could kind of work with Dorbikmon to like set it up, but I guess since you can play from hand, it doesn't really matter. But then, you know, you still get the to use it, and then you're not punished. You know, you still get to play Gallantmon from trash. So that's kind of cool. Magigimon's definitely a fun card. I like it. It could cheat out, you know, you get the free security swing, cheat out Gallantmon still. I like it. I like it. Now we got Black's Megas. That's why they got so little Megas, because these guys are considered white. I forgot. So Diaboromon, the new one, is fantastic. When you Digivolve, you can play one Diaboromon token without paying its memory cost. So that's great, because previously you needed to attack, so this gets it out way faster. And you don't have to worry about losing your Diaboromon, so you could play Armageddonmon faster like that. I like it. It's really good, especially since it's only 3. And with the promo Infamon, I think it is the promo one. No, I think it's the booster set 1 Infamon. This basically could become only 2 to Digivolve into. Now we get into the level 7s. Armageddonmon's amazing. You could delete a Diaboromon token that the previous one we just saw sets up for you, and you can reduce the play cost by 12. There's only 3 to play at level 7. It's amazing. And then it shuts off all level 7's Digivolve effects. So this counters booster set 1 Omnimon hard. So that's fantastic. Unfortunately, it doesn't counter all the other new Omnimons introduced this set, but it's still a great card you should absolutely run 4 of. Maybe 3, because 7s are kind of bricky. Up to you. I run 3. So this is a new Omnimon, and it's fantastic. When Digivolving, this Digimon can attack. So it gets Blitz, which Armageddonmon shuts off, and then it can also unsuspend itself with Armageddonmon shuts off. All turns, if your opponent has an effect. So basically, it can save itself by returning a level 6 from its stack. It can save itself from deletion, returning to its owner's hand or deck. Yeah, from deletion or that. It saves itself by returning a level 6. And with the Shoutmon putting so many stuff in your stack, you potentially avoid a lot of destruction. So yeah, this card's amazing. Then we got Omnimon Swart, also white, but it can Digivolve from purple or black. Its effect, when Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then you may play up to 2 black or purple Digimon cards with play cost of 8 or less from your trash without paying their memory cost. When attacking, you may return 1 level 6 Digimon card in its Digimon's Digivolution stack to its owner's hand to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a play cost of 12 or less. So this card is unbelievably good. If you're playing purple, you could just play 2 Chimeramons out and you get 2 removal effects. Unbelievable. It's amazing. And then potential to remove something with its when attacking effects, so that's really good. Omnimon Swart's unbelievable, great game pusher, love it. Tamers, we got Sora. So these are new tag team Tamers. So we got Sora and Joe. Start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, gain 2 memory. So this helps Hexablaumon. Your turn, when you attack with a blue Digimon, you may suspend this Tamer to trash up to 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. When you attack with a blue Digimon, you must. So yeah, a lot of help for Hexablaumon. Security effect are all the same on Tamers. It's okay. So you are likely in matchups other than red to always have that security, that DP boost live. And then I guess with how much stripping Hexablaumon line already does, plus this, you might be able to catch up to how much red stacks. So I guess it works. It's okay. I like it. And then Mimi and Izzy. This card is really good. I think it's a little overrated, but it's definitely amazing. Start of your turn, if your opponent has a suspended Digimon, gain 2 memory. So that is almost always live, or else your opponent's just letting you get free turns where you don't lose memory. So that's fantastic. It gives you more time to set up, or you just gain 2 memory. So if your opponent leaves you at 2, now you're at 4. So they really have to work to choke you then at 1 memory, and if they can't, ooh, big punish. And then when you attack with a level 5 green Digimon, you may suspend this Tamer to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may Digivolve 1 green level Digimon among them onto the attacking Digimon without paying its memory cost, and the remaining go at the bottom of the deck. So this is just Jagamon's effect from booster set 1, but on a Tamer. So, I mean, you can make, I want to make a video on this. You can make some fun meme decks where you attack with Jagamon, miss its effects, do this, and maybe you would get the evolution effect off then. So that's pretty cool. So the second effect's a meme. The first one's the best thing. It's good. So Arata Sanada. Start of your turn, if a Digimon with unidentified and its type is in your trash, gain 1 memory. So with basically everything in your deck being unidentified, that is almost always going to be live.
And then your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into Diaboromon, you may suspend this Tamer to play one Diaboromon token without paying its memory cost. So that's fantastic to build up that board for that one turn where you just swing a bunch of tokens at security, or to fuel your cost for Armageddonmon. And then Digivolve effect, play this card without paying its cost. So this card is unbelievably good in black. Absolute 4 to 3 of, love it. So here we go, Takumi Aiba. I firmly believe this card is overrated. Your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves, you may suspend this Tamer to trigger, draw one card from your deck. So that's cool, more ways to, consistency basically, more ways to draw, and then all of the Digimon gain when attacking, lose 1 memory. So like, a lot of people aren't going to be swinging with their rookies outside of late game anyways, and you would only be taking this in for Rookie Rush, and I know right now it's a pretty popular deck, but as we get more cards, it won't be popular in the West, or in English as much. So, I don't know. It's only 2 costs. I get it. I just don't think the draw's enough to offset not playing a Digimon and countering Rookie Rush almost specifically, because otherwise people really aren't going to be swinging with rookies. I think this card's unbelievably overrated, and we won't see much play. Unless it's like a Rookie Rush heavy deck or something. Meta, I mean. And then Nokia, now this card is way better. So it's on play, it lets you play an Agumon or Gabumon for free, and then you can play its when played effect. And then when Digivolving into a card with all those names on screen, when you Digivolve into one of those Digimon in its name, you may suspend this Tamer to reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So yeah, fantastic card. Reduce the Digivolution cost, you get a free Digivolution with Greymon basically. Amazing, love it. Fantastic card. You can plus really crazy when you play that new Searcher Agumon. Amazing card. So another Tag Tamer, we got Tai and Matt. As a starting your turn, if your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon play, gain 2 memory. So since level 6s are basically the win con of every deck right now, basically, other than like D-Brigade, this will always be live eventually. And if it's not, you're really deterring your opponent from pushing for game, basically. So it's a really great first effect. And then your turn, all of your Digimon with Omnimon in their name gain security attack +1. So yeah, unbelievable card. If you want to run a Tamer, this is an easy 3 of. Maybe 2. So now we get into the options. A lot of these were not revealed before the set list drop. We got Rowdy Rocker, unbelievable art, love it. So for only 2 costs, you may place 1 red level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand under one of your Digimon as a Digivolution card. If you do trigger, draw 2. So this is really good. For only 2, not only do you get to draw, but you also get to boost your stack for Omnimon and Shaman DX shenanigans. So you could add a level 4 or lower, you could get an extra security attack off the structure deck Greymon, and you get to draw potentially unbrick your hand. Like if that's all you could do your turn, this is okay. I don't know how many you would run this at. I don't know if you would run this at all, since you really want to push for game more. But it's just definitely a good card that could needs experimentation. I like it. Then we got Transcendent Sword. These were revealed earlier. Deal your opponent Digimon with 11,000 DP or less. If you have a Digimon with Omnimon or Greymon, in this name, delete your opponent's Digimon with 50,000 DP or less instead. So with the right cards out on the field, which you will almost always have in a red deck out on the field, you could potentially wipe anything for only 7k memory. Amazing. Fantastic card. I would definitely... I think I would run this over Gaia Force. I think I would. It's a great card. Fantastic card. Supreme Cannon. I remember this not being as good. Return all your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less to its owner's hand. If you have Garurumon or Onimon in its name, return all your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less to the owner's hand. It's okay. It's okay. It's all I could say. Absolute Blast. I have not seen this card yet. Trash the bottom Digivolution of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to the bottom of its owner's deck. I think it's kind of costly for 6. Free and security. It does continue to stripping the sources away for Hexaplow, and then potentially it's removal for something else. Like if you got like big Mega on the field, it's okay. I like this card a lot, honestly. I think it's pretty accurately cost, appropriately cost. I like it. Yeah. To the bottom of its owner's deck, I like it. Because you're stripping everything away with Hexablaumon, and they're not like attacking, so you can't swing over it. You can remove it with this. This is alright. I like it. It's a little too conditional, whatever. Meteor Shower, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Edamon has AirPods on. He can't hear us. Oh no. I love that art. You may play 1 yellow Digimon card with Starmon and its name from your hand without paying its memory cost. So, that's cool. You can cheat out an ultimate level Starmon, I think. Otherwise, security makes it free, so that's a little bit better. It's okay. Maybe this is some... Is there any... Let me know if there's any Starmons that are at the Mega level, and this card would be incredible in the future. I'm assuming no. That's probably why they printed it. There must be though, but yeah, this card has potential to be very good eventually. We got Lord Nightmont's option, Spiral Masquerade. For each of your Digimon you have in play, activate one of the below. Activate the below effect. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2,000 AP for the turn. So wow, with only 3 out, you're already getting minus 9,000 for only 4 costs. I think it's good. Requires some setup. I don't know if I would run it. Definitely feel free to test this out though. This has potential. I like it. And then Royal Nuts. What a name. Reveal the top 5 cards from your deck. Add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand. Reveal the top 5 cards from reveal 5 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with we gotta go to digimoncard.dev again, guys. Nuts. With Digizorption. For only 1? It's okay. You know, if you want to search, I'd rather just play Kiwimon. And speaking of Kiwimon, you can't actually fly. Cute. You suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if your opponent has a level 7 Digimon in play, trash the top card of their security stack. Wow, for only 3? So this is only a 1 more costed Flower Cannon. Because I think Flower Cannon's 2. But if they have a level 7 out, you get to trash the top card of the security. That's real. I like this. I have to experiment with this card, but I like it a lot. Potentially really good. With Raffalationmon's option, Whistling. Main, up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then if you have a Digimon with blank in play, gain 2 memory. I don't know. It's either Digiburst, probably, I'm assuming. It doesn't look like Digizorption. Hold on, Digizorption's over here. So definitely not. Yeah, it's gotta be Digiburst. Also, 2 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack with any of your opponent's Digimon. For 6. So technically it could only cost 4. I guess, yeah. If you're building a stun green deck, it's alright. A Blazing Storm of Metal. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your Digimon with Reboot get plus 1,000 DP. And blocker. So the end of your opponent's turn, all of your Digimon with Reboot get plus 1,000 DP and blocker. For only 1? Pretty good. And with all the reboot support that it still seems that was introduced in the set, this is pretty good. For only 1 cost, I like it. It's potentially saves you from lethal and stuff. Catastrophe Cannon, trigger one of your opponent's Digimon. Digivolve 2, it looks like. Then, if you have a Diaboromon in play, you may play 1 Diaboromon token without paying its memory cost. Well, that's okay, because then it does get the tokens out. This card's super okay. That's all I could say about it. I don't know. I would probably maybe at 1. Probably just wouldn't run them at all, honestly. And then trigger one of your opponent's Digimon, Digivolve times 3. Then delete all of your opponent's Digimon with play cost of 3 or less. So this is okay. Potentially you could get more than 1 hit. It's alright. I wouldn't run it for 8. Demonic Disaster. You may delete one of your Digimon to suspend one of your purple Digimon. So, man, with Gilmon, this card is free! This card's amazing! And then security effect, you would play 1 level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without paying it. Great in the security effect too, so it's definitely easily 2 to 3 of. I love it. This is amazing. Fantastic card. And then Revive from Darkness. Delete one of your, only 4 costs. Delete one of your opponent's purple Digimon. Then delete one of your purple Digimon. Then you may play 1 level 5 or lower purple Digimon card with your trash. So it's like Necrophobia, I think, but cheaper. At the cost of deleting one of your purple Digimon, but like Gilmon, this becomes a 3 cost. You know, anything else, all those great effects off deletion purple has. This is really nice. I like this. Really good. If you run Necrophobia, this replaces it. What's Tactimon's option? Earthshaker. Main. Delete one of your opponent's unsuspended level 4 or level 4 Digimon and one of your opponent's unsuspended level 5 Digimon. So this is okay. My problem with this, it's accurately costed. It's appropriately costed, but it's really specific. Your opponent has to have a level 4 and a level 5, and they have to be unsuspended. So like from what I understand, you don't need to meet this condition exactly to activate it. But like if you're not, you're paying 6 memory just to wipe out like a level 5 or 4 potentially. This card's okay. It's okay. It's a little specific, but I like it. It's definitely up to you if you want to run it over other purple removal. Mega Digimon Fusion. The next time, so it's a white option. That's cool, and it's 0 cost. The next time one of your opponents your Digimon digivolves from level 6 to 7, reduces the Digivolution cost by 6. So I believe for every level 6, 7 out right now, that makes it free. At the end of the turn, return that to Digimon digivolve to the bottom of your owner's deck. So that's cool. So you can just push for game that turn if you know you're going to need it. But it is a white option card, so you need to have like a white Tamer or something out. Very potentially good card in the future. I like it a lot, just not right now. Then we got all delete. Main, you may return one of your Digimon with Onimon in its name to its owner's hands. Delete all Digimon and Tamers. Trash all Digimon cards to the Digimon you return with this effect. So this also hits you as the thing. And if I got Omnimon out, I would want to pressure my opponent rather than this card's bad. This card's a meme. For 10, it's just a meme card. And then we got Omnimon X. This card's unbelievable. So it's actually called Omnimon X Antibody. Just call it Omnimon X, guys. That's way cooler. Your Digimon with Omnimon in its name can digivolve into this card from your hand for a memory cost of 3. So normally it will cost 6 to digivolve over a level 6 from red or blue, but you can just go into Omnimon ignoring Digivolution cost for 3. That is amazing. And then you delete one of your opponent's Digimon. When attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to. So this is amazing. You can just wipe out other Omnimons on your turn. Incredible. In an opponent's turn, when your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may trash 2 of the card's Digivolution cards to end the attack. So you can just straight up stop it. It's better than a blocker even, I'd say. Amazing. With how much stacking shenanigans DX causes, card's unbelievable. Like, you're probably always going to stop your opponent from attacking. Unbelievably good card. But the catch is it's a level 7, so you got to hope to get up there soon. And then we got Onimon Swart Defeat. What an awesome design. Security effect. Play this card without battling and without paying its memory cost. So that's awesome. You get to play Onimon Swart for free from security. But whatever your opponent was attacking does get to live. So like if they have security attack +2 or something, stopping that may have got you another turn to win the game, but now they get to live because of the without battling. And then when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Tamers. So finally we get some more Tamer removal. I love that from this set. And then on deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. So it's taking whatever it takes it down with it, basically, if it wanted to, or something better. So that's really good. I like that a lot. Fantastic. Onimon Swart's amazing. Love it a lot. Play something like this for free? Yeah, amazing. Only 3 to Digivolve too? Fantastic card. Easy Tamer removal, strong beater, play free for security. I love it. Unbelievably great card. Definitely competing for a spot with the regular Onimon Swart. Up to you how you want to play your deck. And it looks like we made it to the end, guys. I'm really glad. This is an amazing set. Booster Set 5 is incredible. I am really excited for all the new strategies and text this set introduced. Man, when this comes out in English, make sure you get you focus on this set. There's a lot of cool, fun stuff in it. I really like what I'm seeing. I'm really excited to start deck testing. Now that the full list is out. So this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. It's probably the longest video ever on my channel. It's probably going to take like a whole data upload. So I really hope you guys liked it. Really hope you did, because this was fun to do, because I have also not seen a lot of these cards until I was doing this video for you guys, so that was cool to explore it with you. So yeah, I guess the only thing left to do is to get testing some decks. This is really cool. So let me know anything I could do better. Maybe you want me to go through some cards faster or something like that, because some of these have been revealed for a while by now. But yeah, Booster Set 5, fantastic set, way better than Booster Set 4. More support for all the colors, where it felt like only really red and green got anything, and red and yellow got it. Maybe some green got anything out of Booster Set 4, anything substantial. But yeah, fantastic set list. Loved it. Excited to start testing. I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, remember to stay hungry until you get a taste of victory.